Hey guys, today we are going to be, or really this week, we're going to be focusing a lot on grammar, specifically sentence types, phrases, and clauses. So I know grammar is not always the most fun, but it is useful. So here we go. And some of the stuff might be review y'all might have done in middle school, but just to make sure, we're going to kind of hit it again. So the first thing is looking at phrases and clauses. A lot of times we can get these confused, but a clause is a group of words with a subject verb unit, whereas a phrase does not have a subject verb unit. So you notice here it says the bus to the Georgia Mall. There's no verb. Um, Therefore, that's why it is a phrase, right? And the bus goes to the mall. There's the verb. That's why it is a clause. I'm going to move kind of quick, guys, because the application I have, it doesn't let me stay too long. But you can obviously pause it as we go. A few review, we're going to look at simple, compound, complex sentences. And again, these are things y'all probably recognize and know, but it is useful whenever you're kind of close reading to kind of understand an author's tone, their mood, and pacing as well. So an independent clause contains a subject, predicate, and can stand alone, whereas a dependent clause does not contain it, or sorry, cannot stand alone. So that's one thing to remember is an independent clause. You think about being independent. You can do things by yourself. If you're dependent, you depend on somebody else to do it. So a dependent clause cannot stand by itself. Sentence structures, first one is a simple, right? So it contains one independent clause. I ran to the store. A compound sentence contains two independent clauses and is joined by a conjunction. So I ran to the store, but they were out of milk. So you see, I ran to the store, independent can stand by itself. They were out of milk, independent can stand by itself, is joined with the fanboy, which is the but. Complex sentence, it contains one independent clause and one dependent clause. So if you look at the example here, although the store was out of milk, they still have my favorite ice cream. So although the store is out of milk, it has a subordinate conjunction although, and it cannot stand by itself. That's why it has the next part, the independent clause, which is they still had my favorite ice cream. Compound complex kind of combines them all, contains one dependent clause like we saw before, and two independents. So even though the store had my favorite ice cream, there's the dependent. My wife doesn't like ice cream, so she bought cookies for herself. And those two are the independent clauses. Again, they can stand by themselves as complete sentences. That's the end, guys. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.